Welcome back to our channel Primal Edu World, your quick and easy online guide to computer tips and tricks and learning coding. If you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe now and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you're the first ones to receive notifications of all our upcoming videos. Friends, we know we've been missing for some time, but now we're back and we promise to bring you videos more regularly. Today, as we're celebrating Independence Day, we thought why not bring you something special. So today's video is not just a tutorial, it is more of a tribute to our country. In today's video, we are going to share with you how we can draw the Indian flag using turtle programming. So here, two things important. Firstly, you need to have a very good internet connection. And secondly, you need to install the Python software version 3.7.3 or above. Go to search bar and type IDLE. This will open the shell window for Python. Open a new file and save it in a new folder. We'll name this as India flag. Now we'll start with our coding. Since we're doing turtle programming, firstly we need to import turtle library from Python. So these first few commands are basic in any turtle programming. They simply specify the speed and of the pen and enable and disable the pen. Now we'll start with the actual programming. We know our Indian flag has three rectangles which are of three different colors. So you need to do different codings for each of these. So first we'll do the coding for the orange rectangle. You need to be very specific with your coding. One simple mistake and the entire coding fails. Now the coding that we are doing, it will specify the color of the rectangle, the length and breadth of the rectangle, the directions in which the cursor has to move. Here we are done with the coding for the orange rectangle. Now we'll run it from the run module and check if we have done this right. So as you can see here, our orange rectangle is done and the cursor is back at the bottommost corner. Now we move to the coding for the middle rectangle. Another important point to remember when you're doing turtle programming is that we cannot copy paste our commands. Like the commands that I've used for the orange rectangle cannot be copied for the middle rectangle. This is because the turtle or the cursor in our turtle programming has to keep moving in a particular loop. You cannot have the cursor one point and in a completely opposite point, in the next one. So it has to keep moving in a continuous loop. Otherwise, your program will not run correctly. So here again, our middle rectangle, they're specifying the outline color and the length and breadth. Now let's check again. So far we are good to go. You need to keep checking your coding after each part to make sure that you're doing it right, because one simple mistake and the entire thing will crash. So now we are moving on to the green rectangle. Total programming, or any programming for that matter, is all about patience and precision. You lack any one of these and you will not be successful in your coding. So you have to be very, very patient and you have to be precise with your coding. Like I said, today's video is not a tutorial. We will be doing tutorials on Python in the future, as we have already promised in our very first video. Today's video is more of a tribute, so we're just sharing with you some coding which you can use to draw the Indian flag. I'm sure young viewers will enjoy this and would love to do this, and we would love to see you do it. So please do follow this, and we'll be glad if you would send us your work. Now we are done with the coding for the green rectangle. Let's check again. And we are perfect. Now we will move to the circles in the middle of our flag. So first we have a large circle. Here total speed 10. This specifies the speed of the pen with which the circle is drawn. At any point we can always change the speed in our coding so that it is faster or slower as you wish. This coding makes a circle with a radius of 70 pixels. We are done with this. Now we'll check. And we are good. Moving ahead to the background color for the circle. Always make sure that you keep running the module at every intervals so that you're sure your program will run successfully in the end. Check. And we have changed the background color. Next we have a mini circle. Now we move on to the mini circle inside the large circle. So here we are just going to give a speed of 15 so that it gets done quicker. Now let's check this coding. Orange rectangle, white rectangle, green rectangle, large circle, background, and now you can see we have 24 small circles. Now we move on to the mini circle or the smaller circle which is inside of this. Now we move on to the coding for the small circle which is inside of the large circle. Again, we will reduce the speed of this one because it is only one circle. So we'll keep it 5 here. Now here we have done a coding which will make a smaller circle of radius 20 pixels. Let's run and check. This is a very important part in any programming. You need to keep running your module to make sure that you're doing it right. It might sound a little tiring and boring, but it is a very integral part of it. So here you can see we have a small circle of radius 20 pixels. Now we will make the spokes inside the small circle, which is like spikes that goes through the circle. Now this coding will change the pen size and it will make spikes or 24 lines inside the bigger circle. So let's check this. These are the spikes for the lines which make the chakra inside the Indian flag. Now our flag is perfectly done. We'll go back to the coding and we'll add a small text below our flag. We're going to write, I love my country, or I love my India. So here, total pen up. These codings we will teach you when we do tutorials for turtle programming in future. And we can make many more interesting shapes using turtle programming. So we'll be learning all of that very soon. Here the turtle color that we have specified, you will have to check from the Word documents that you make, whatever specification it gives in that, or the fonts that you use there, those only can be used here. We cannot use anything else. So we are specifying the font, the size. You can specify if you want to underline it or make it bold. It all has to be specified in the style. Next, we write the text that we want to put. So we have specified the style and the alignment and the text that we want to give for our text. And the last command here is turtle, hide turtle, which hides the turtle pen completely. So this is the end of the coding for our program. So let's run this once and see how it has been done.